Rozak with Core Construction. We're a construction manager with national resources and local resources here in Northwest Indiana.
And I'm Alison Martin. I'm the Vice President of Philanthropy for Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Northwest Indiana. So today we're going to take you on a sneak peek of the Katherine House Boys and Girls Clubs. Long tradition here in East Chicago, with the old Katherine House right across the street, merging with our new club. And today you're going to have a sneak peek of what this club is going to look like for the next 100 years and beyond. I'm really excited about this wall here, and actually this whole entryway. This is the entryway into the club. And actually behind you, before I talk about the wall, I want to show you this one. This here, we had so many generous donors that helped us with this capital renovation campaign, and those donors are going to be highlighted on this wall. So when June 20th, when people come in and see this club for the first time in its finished state, they're going to see right here on this wall who helped contribute. But I want to show this wall right here. When the East Chicago Katherine House Club was first built in 1991, these bricks were taken from the old Katherine House that were right across the street. And you can see right here these little rectangle shapes here. These were our first donors, and they're going to be listed on here again. We're just getting their plaques fixed up and shined up. But what's really interesting is that it's the 100-year birthday celebration for the Katherine House, and outside of those little squares that you see, there's exactly 100 bricks left. And we're actually selling those bricks, and we don't have 100 left because some people have purchased them. But we're going to have the new donors in a different color plaque signifying the new donors here. And so if you're interested in purchasing one of these bricks, again, just give me a call. My name's Allison at 219-764-2582, and I'll let you know how you can get your name on this wall. And it's not just getting your name on the wall, it's helping to have this safe place for kids, not only for 100 years when the first Katherine House was around, but for 100 more years. So this is the Katherine House, East Chicago Katherine House Boys and Girls Clubs. And what we want to talk to you about today is what Core Construction has done, the vision that they helped us create for this club, and really changing the interior of this club. So when this very generous donor came to us and said, I want to update your club, I want to make it wonderful, perfect, it's because the kids of East Chicago deserve it. They deserve a modern club, and they deserve a safe club. So we immediately went to all of our stakeholders, our constituents, and we did focus groups. And the one thing that the kids told us, and if anybody had been in this club before, it was a very open floor plan. You could see every room, you could see the kids in every area, and the kids told us, you know what, we love our club, but we don't feel safe here. And the reason why in this day and age, there were no doors to shut. There was nowhere to hide in case something happened in the club. And so we listened to them, and we brought that vision to Core Construction, and they made it happen. So we're going to show you a completely new floor plan and the safety of this club that the kids are going to feel proud of, and that they're going to feel safe in doing a whole host of opportunities and activities in the club. So I'm very proud and excited to introduce Ben Mcculloch. He is the project manager of our East Chicago Katherine House capital renovation project, and he works for Core Construction, and he is the mastermind and has been instrumental in helping us with this club.
I wouldn't say mastermind, but you know, when Boys and Girls Club first came to us, we sat down with them and really got to know them and their vision for the club. And then we went out and hired an architect, and one of the things we did was we asked, well, who can we hire for this project? We ended up hiring CSK Architecture, who was the original architect on this project, and got them involved from day one. So they knew the building inside and out. And together with them, we sat down with the Boys and Girls Club, came up with a very secure club, came up with a bunch of new rooms for them, interesting rooms, gaming rooms, new teen room, and totally changed the interior layout of the club here for the kids moving forward.
And it looks so fresh and it looks so modern, and part of that is Stephanie Hamilton, who is our Director of Brand and Digital Services. She had the vision of what the color should be in this club, what kids find fun, and I think she did a great job. And when you see the different rooms, I think you'll see the different colors, and you'll see that the kids are going to come in here and they're going to be wowed when this club opens up for them. First day of summer for them, June 10th, and we're excited about what their reactions are going to be. So the community is going to see this club very soon, but we're taking you on a sneak preview before all the equipment is in here, and you're going to see what every program area is going to look like. So let's get started. First we're taking you to a room, we're going to call it our meeting room, but it's not just a meeting room. There's going to be programs that happen in here as well. So before, this was just open space. It was open to the rest of the club, but now it's a segmented room. Thank you, Ben. And it's going to be used for a meeting room for the club's club advisory board when they have their meetings. But in addition to that, we have a whole host of programs. We have financial literacy programs. We have Smart Girls programs. And some of those programs, you need more of a quiet space. You need a smaller group setting, and that's where these are going to happen. So you'll see a lot of educational type programs, one-on-one or one-on-15 kids in here, and just smaller programs, but ones where they could really get more involved, intimately involved with that program, and really listen to the information, because in some other areas it's going to be a little bit noisier where kids are having a lot more fun.
That's going to be wonderful, Allison.
All right, so our next room, this is a really exciting room. So this room right here used to be our teen room, and it was just a plain blah room, but we're actually changing the whole face of this room, and we're calling it our Extra Gaming Studio. Now, what's Extra Gaming? You're going to have to really come in to see what it's all about, but it's blending of technology, that video game feel that kids like so much, with physical activity. So there's going to be a lot of jumping around in here, a lot of adrenaline pumping, and a lot of activity. And you have to come when we have our ribbon cutting, June 20th, and see exactly what this is. But you're going to see a whole host of equipment in here. For instance, there's going to be bicycles, exercise bicycles in here, but kids aren't going to be able, and there's going to be screens on top of them. And kids are not going to be able to operate those screens and play a game on those screens unless they're pedaling the bicycles. So we're blending that technology, that video game quality that kids like so much, but we're getting them active and healthy at the same time. So this is a really exciting room. One of the top priorities of a Boys and Girls Clubs is the safety of your children. And when we used to check children in, when they would come in and register in for the day to participate in the program, they just came up to this open area. Well, we're changing the whole face of that. This right here is going to be our new check-in area. But if you can see, the two windows right here and the doors right there, no one can get past those two doors unless someone here lets them, buzzes them in. So the kids are going to be 100% safe and secure, because parents are going to come to this window, or guardians are going to come to this window, and they can't get past those doors unless someone actually buzzes them in. So we took safety to a whole new level. Kids are going to be in this building, they're going to be well monitored, they're going to be well guided, and no one's going to get in here unless we give express permission for someone to come in. I'd have to say, even though this room looks a little plain right now, when the equipment comes in here, I have to say this is probably going to be my most favorite room, and there's a couple of reasons for that. This is the Learning Center. So this is the area that the first hour of the day when the kids come in here, they come in and they come into a program called Power Hour. And Power Hour is when they get their homework done for that first hour before they go and explore any other area of the club. And it's a time where they get guided learning activities, they have someone help them prepare their homework for the next day, and they really have quiet thinking time and able to get some things done before they can go off and play in the rest of the club. But I guess the most significant part of this room for me is, and many East Chicago residents probably remember her, her name was Bertha Payne. She was the longtime club director here, and the Learning Center was her most favorite room. And Bertha passed away about 3 years ago. She was my mentor, and when the club was first built, she always thought this room was too small, and it actually seems a little bigger now, so I'm excited about this. And we're going to name this room after her. So on this wall here, it's going to be called the Bertha Payne Learning Center, because what was so important to her was the education of East Chicago youth. And so we're paying that tribute to her, and we're going to keep making sure that East Chicago youth are learning and they're ready for the next school day. So this is the games room.
Yeah, as you can tell, there's a lot of natural light here in this room. That's something that's new to the space, and it will definitely make a difference in the children and their daily activities here.
So what's the games room? This is the social hub of the club. So the social hub of the club is, we're gonna have foosball tables in here, air hockey tables in here. And the kids, when they're in this room, yes, they're having fun, but they're also learning rules of the game, how to share, and how to socialize effectively. This is where they meet their friends. And here's another exciting part, and Core Construction was big in helping us figure out how we were gonna do this. But on these two walls right here, there is going to be a traverse rock climbing wall. So starting, is it right here, Rosa?
Yep.
Starting from right here, all the way over to this. So this, the wall will bend on this 45-degree angle, and you're gonna see kids improving their agility, improving their strength, because they're gonna be able to climb on this rock wall and accept the challenge of crossing it all the way over to the other side. So we're
exciting.
We're really excited about that. So this room is going to be hopping and buzzing with a lot of activity. And then something that we're really excited about as well is our new outdoor area. One thing that we never utilized properly at the club was the outdoor space, which is, you know, kids like to go outside, and we're really excited to show you what's out here. So you saw the outdoor playground, something that the kids here never had before, and there's going to be a safety fence all the way around. Now you are in the kitchen lounge area of our club, and this is also a favorite room of the club because this is where we feed the kids. So every day after school and in the summer, kids get healthy snacks, and they also get a free meal, and this is where it'll be. Behind this little rollway here is a kitchen that's going to be in there, and we hope to also have cooking classes in there so that the kids not only learn about what they're eating, but they also can cook and fix what they're eating. This room is actually a new addition to the club. This is what we're going to call our Tween Center. So what's a Tween Center? This is for 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. So you know that our club serves kids from the ages of 5 to 18, and we have a separate area, and have always had a separate area for our teenagers, but our 10 to 12-year-olds, they didn't want to be with the 5 to 9-year-olds. So now we have a designated space just for them. This is going to be their room, and this is going to be their central place to be and have fun with each other. So this room is also another one of my favorites. This is the Art Center, and our clubs are very well known for their art. East Chicago is really well known for its art. In fact, Steve, who is helping us do this segment, he learned about art partly through the Boys and Girls Clubs, and if you haven't seen his work, it's phenomenal. But this is where all the creative juices are going to happen, and not only are we going to have traditional art in this room, we're also going to have digital arts. So there'll be some computers set up in here, and kids can learn how to do Photoshop, stop motion animation, and any kind of digital fun as well. So we're excited about this room. So this room may not look like anything right now, but this is going to be our STEM lab. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics, robots in here, robotics, hydroponics, chemistry. But then you see this little blue wall? Yes, our Boys and Girls Club color. This is actually a built-in wall, and this is going to be a very exciting little room. It may look little, but it's going to be mighty. Kids love music. Kids really like to be creative. And this little room is going to be our digital music recording studio. That's right. There's going to be microphones. There's going to be computers. They're going to be able to make their own beats. And then other kids can watch them from here. We're going to have sound barriers in here. Kids can sing. Kids can make music. And then they can share their creative pieces with everyone. And we'll even upload it on our website every now and then too, so that everybody can hear what's happening at East Chicago Katherine House. So we've always had a teen center, right? But it's never been that exciting for kids. This is the new teen center. What did this space used to be? This used to be the locker room off the gym, but it was really never used that much. And now this is a full-fledged, very large teen center, so that our club teens and the community teens can come here and have fun and learn, but feel safe. They don't have to be outside. They don't have to be, worried about who they're going to meet on the street corner. They can come here and they can be safe. So in this area, they're going to have larger screen televisions that they can do their fun gaming if they want to. But over here, there's going to be a hub of computers as well. So if they needed to get their homework done, or they wanted to research colleges, or they wanted to do a resume online, they'd be able to do it. And it's going to have comfortable couches in here. So we're really proud of this room. This was space that was never used before in the club, so we kind of redefined it, and now it's for the teens. And this is the coup de grace. You know the history of sports and basketball in East Chicago? This is our new gym. We had the floor refinished, and not only that, because East Chicago has such a proud tradition in basketball, we are using the East Chicago school colors in this room. If you noticed, all throughout the rest of the club, we had our Boys and Girls Club colors. In this room, it's all East Chicago. So we're really excited about it, and we can't wait to show it off to everyone else. And you can see some of the equipment that's being delivered already for our grand opening, which is going to happen June 20th. At noon, and we invite you to be there. If you want more information on our clubs and how to sign up, membership is only $35 per year for one child. Go to our website, bgcgreaternwi.org, or give us a call at 764-2582, and we'll give you all the information you need. But we do hope to see you at our ribbon cutting on June 20th at noon. Thank you. Very excited. My club, my city, that's the theme of this new Capitol renovation, and we hope to see you on June 20th at noon right here. You got more than a sneak peek today, but you're going to get the full finished state on June 20th, so join us.
I love my club, I love my city.